Huh? You're looking for something dangerous? Oh, you must mean that. Yeah. I know a few folks that might be able to help you out. I'll write down what they look like. Go see what they have to say.
Yes.
Skies above skies, the heavens have anointed me as their beacon. Raise your eyes to the blue. That which you seek may come from above.
These are eyes to the blue. What are you talking about?
Found anything you like? I've got a few more options. Come to the shop and have a look around.
It can't hurt just to look around. What have you got to lose?
Don't worry, there are no wrong choices here. You're looking for something a magnet lost. That could only be one thing. Yep, no doubt about it. If it's what I think it is, you'll find it in an alley.
Why can't you just tell us what it is? Oh, whatever. Let's move on to the next person.
Zothma's people have you looking for a dangerous thing? Ah, okay. Yeah, I guess you could call it dangerous. Try looking in places with shade, but be careful. Never know what might jump out at you.
Wait, so the thing is alive? Ugh, this is making my beard bristle.
Look in the shade. Above our heads? Down an alley? Is that what they're telling us?
Maybe. Guess it's time to start crawling the back streets of Seed Hollow.
Don't tell me that's the dangerous thing we've been looking for.
It's just a cat. Geez, how dangerous can it be? Come on, let's get it home.
The client is over the moon! Glad that's over with.
You could have just told us you can't stand cats.
When I was a kid, I got scratched by one. It left a scar on my body and my psyche. Ah, but you don't want to hear about that. Thanks again.
Can't believe we went on a wild cat chase. Why would the family Zothma bother with boring jobs?
I believe being a good information broker means having a finger in every pie, so to speak. In any case, we're making good progress. On to the next task.
It'll lend a hand? Couldn't have come at a better time. We're assessing the castle's manpower, but it's not like the guards will volunteer to take a survey. I hate to use the term eavesdrop, but we're short on ears. If you see any castle guards, could you listen in? Out of sight and without getting caught, obviously.
I've got a few more options behind the counter.
Remember, keep it hush-hush. Is there anywhere we can hide?
Greetings, Skyfarers. Welcome to Seed Hollow.
Ugh, cheese it. Where can we eavesdrop without being noticed?
Found anything you like?
Let's camp out here.
So my granddad said the craziest thing the other day.
Well, don't leave me hanging.
You know the Corridor of Peace?
Know why they really call it that?
No, why?
It's to honor an astral who once saved us Sky Dwellers.
That's a good one.
What a joke.
That's what I said. They were the ones who conquered us. A compassionate astral. Can you imagine? Now that story I'd like to hear more about. Unfortunately, it has nothing to do with our task.
Remember, keep it hush-hush. Is there anywhere we can hide?
Hey!
This spot looks good for spying. Shh.
Heard the news?
Yeah, they raised the threat level for the Skydom.
They keep sending reinforcements to Tempeel and other islands. Castle defenses will be stretched thin.
It's taking a toll on the public safety team, too. The Church of Avia has been popping up everywhere.
At least we're safe here. Don't have to worry about Seed Hollow getting invaded. Just hope I don't get shipped out.
Mobilizing soldiers out of Seed Hollow is sapping the castle's defenses. People might get edgy if this leaks.
Remember,
What are you staring at?
nothing. Sneaky does it now. Think we can hide here?
I know what I saw. That Harvin was wearing white robes. Matched what was described in the intel report to a T. They say that uniform's doled out to one of the deadliest groups in Avia. Obviously, the Silver Wolf Corps is also nothing to sneeze at. But this group uses strange techniques. I should have arrested that Harvin. What if they've already infiltrated the city?
Avia may have already infiltrated Seed Hollow? That's bad news, but good to know. I think we've heard enough. Let's go report this in.
Don't worry, there are no wrong choices here.
Paxtos tune? How'd it go? I see. I guess we'd better offer some resources to bolster the castle's defenses. By the way, didn't you say something about needing to see the boss? He should be in by now. Why don't you head for the bar?
This Zothra guy sure likes to dip his talons in everything, huh?
Yes. Thanks to him and his informants, the city's managed to stay relatively peaceful. But I'm going to do him one better and protect every single dweller in these skies.
Really? Are you sure you're not biting off more than you can chew?
Was that too much? Anyway, time to hit the bar.
It's finally time to meet the legend himself. From what I've seen with his underlings, he runs a tight ship.
It
won't open.
Damn nobles.
Everyone, meet Zothba.
Well, out with it.
That's some jam.
Yeah, I was hoping you could help.
Let's talk business.
You didn't let me finish.
We aren't a charity. Selling info is how we don't starve. And the juicier the intel, the tastier our meals. You want a seat at the table? You gotta bring the bread. Know what I'm saying?
Loud and clear.
And you folks don't strike me as the type that can afford our prices.
I'll say, those hefty ship repair bills add up pretty darn fast.
How about a proposal? You scratch my back, and I'll scratch yours.
We really don't have time for this.
Don't pass on a deal till you've heard every last detail. We've already looked into the mind sealer around your friend's neck. The catalyst stone that'll cancel the magic sleeps in some ruins on Dolly Island.
Are you absolutely certain?
Let me guess. You're giving us the scoop because you want something in return.
Man knows how to cut to the chase. All you resourceful folks have to do is break the seal on those ruins. It just so happens there's hidden treasure in there we'd love to get our hands on. And those are the conditions. Not a bad deal, if you ask me.
Yep, we both get what we want. Seems fair enough.
At this point, I think any lead is worth investigating.
The choice is yours, Captain.
I'll be waiting at the port. Come see me when you've got your answer.
Mr. Shade back there was no ordinary dude.
So then...
Yes. Yep. I think you painted a different picture of the guy, Roland.
Well, he's very passionate about his work, yes.
We didn't come here to dig up treasure for someone else.
I know it's not the most direct way to get to Lyria, but it's better than nothing.
Why did it have to be Dolly Island, though? Not to mention breaking the seal on the ruins. But if we don't take that risk... I suppose Zothma knows what he's doing.
What are you mumbling about? Come on! Hi, everyone! I bear good tidings. Alpha wanted to thank you for your hard work. Something about finding hot gossip and shady cats? High-faring work sure is something else. Enjoy your gift! What you in the market for? Never hurts to have some backup, right?
The butterfly alights. And just in time.
Not everyone gets to see the good stuff. We have a wide selection. Let me know if you need help. Good luck out there!
come from a long lineage of proud warriors. We had a great number of visitors at our dojo, many of them masters of their respective disciplines. At some point, I picked up a blade of my own and began to mimic their movements. Back then, I enjoyed the training for what it was, valuing the journey over the destination. That is, until I met him, the supreme swordsmaster of the Eternals, Eata, once known as the demon Zomba. With a single glance, he identified all of my weaknesses. Then, with a few words, he taught me to overcome them. His strength was beyond captivating. I even eavesdropped on a conversation between him and my father, and discovered we were distant relatives. I was elated. For some time, he continued to train at our family dojo. I took every opportunity I could to learn from him, following him wherever he went. I ate whenever he ate. I committed all his mannerisms to memory. However, with the exception of our first encounter, he never acknowledged me. After all, he yearned for nothing more than strength. Why pay heed to a weakling, such as myself? So I vowed to become stronger. I would soar so high, he'd have to see me. I dedicated myself to training, begrudging even a single moment of respite. The blade was everything to me. And eventually, there was no disciple at the dojo who could come close to rivaling my skill. That was around when he vanished. In the blink of an eye, he was out of my life. He spoke not another word to me, nor called me by name. I was meditating in the forest one day when a group of travelers approached me. I didn't know them, but they were the captain and the crew of the Grand Cipher, and my future. Initially, I thought they were lost and had come to ask for directions. I was only half correct. They were seeking guidance, but not out of the woods. They wanted to learn martial arts from me. I shook my head. I was no master, only a chrysalis struggling to break free of my own shell. I believed the captain was mocking me, but that wasn't the case. I looked into the captain's eyes and found truth, alongside a burning desire for strength. It felt as if I was in his presence again. I found myself drawn to the captain. That's why I decided to join the crew of the Grand Cipher on their journey across the skies. I was convinced that this was the only path that could reunite me with Zomba. One day, I encountered an adorable Harvan girl at a local market. I'd already finished my shopping, so I decided to accompany her to a nearby cafe for tea and conversation. Upon parting, I asked for her name. She proudly introduced herself as Fief, one of the 10 Eternals. I had heard that Zomba once cared for a child of the same name. A jealousy brewed within me that I hadn't felt before. Zanba had taken notice of her, yet he never once acknowledged me during our time together. My inner peace had been shattered. I retreated to the mountains and started my training anew. But the more I tried to find direction, the more I realized how lost I truly was. It was Lyria and the captain who brought me back. They appreciated me for who I was. Nothing more, nothing less. Perhaps I too could learn to love the living, breathing me, and not a ghost of the future. That thought filled me with so much contentment. I was ready to give up on chasing Zamba. But the universe works in strange ways. As soon as I was about to let go, Fief helped bring me and Zamba together again. It was then I finally put into words how I felt. I spoke about how I wanted him to acknowledge me, to call my name. He listened quietly, and for what I felt was the first time, truly saw me. But I had yet to see and love myself. As part of my quest for self-discovery, I crossed blades with Zamba. No, Eata. We fought for days. He no longer believed I was a weakling. After our battle, we visited the tea shop, and it was there that he first addressed me by name. Never had tea and cake tasted so sweet to me. Now, with nothing holding me back, I am free to soar toward ever greater heights with my beloved companions on the Grand Cipher. I had failed that day at the Hailwind Altar. I had spent years training and sharpening my skills, devoted my entire life to the pursuit of strength. But in that moment, it all amounted to nothing. Our experiences in Zego Grande had planted a seed of doubt in my mind. Over time, it grew, dense and wild as a jungle, choking me with a sense of helplessness like I'd never felt before. I wasn't able to protect Lyria or the captain. I had found my identity as a big sister, as a guardian. But now that I'd failed, who was I? I thought about resuming my training, but I couldn't afford to isolate myself like that. What if something were to happen while I was away? Then, the solution came to me. Whenever the captain was about to take on a dangerous mission, I would complete it first. That way, I could train myself and protect the crew in one fell swoop. I was too blind to see that despair had clipped my wings and chained me once again to the past. Are there any particularly dangerous missions available? Sierra Carte, with her usual cheery disposition, set a list of options before me.
Sure are. We've got a few jobs here that only a crew of your caliber could handle. In fact...
She paused and looked at me with a quizzical expression.
You know, I can't even remember the last time I saw you here by your lonesome. Don't you usually do things as a crew?
I told her I intended to undertake these missions alone, as part of my training.
I gotcha. The grind never ends for you, huh? Just don't push yourself too hard, you hear?
I nodded, only half acknowledging Sierra's words. After deciding upon a venture, I chartered a small carrier vessel which would take me to a nearby island. As the ship was tossed about the turbulent winds, I closed my eyes and looked for peace within. This is for their sake, as well as mine. According to Sierra, the threat should be somewhere around here. I sense great evil. Just a little farther. Shall we test which is stronger? Your shield or my blade? Life is come what may. The tide rises! No one's come, my friends. Clutter, such malice. You cannot be allowed to live. Life is a Rain on the... Observe and overcome. Crescent moon. Once more. Once more. Decay! Right away. Float. I can see how this battle will end. It ends with your death! Your anger is no match for mine. Foam on the sea. The final. Come, my friends. Night falls. Evanescence. Wind in the fields. Not yet. The pond settles. Float. There is but one path. Life. Try again. The tide rises. Come what may. Letter. Dawn flies. Soar. Small wings may beckon a storm. Butterfly effect. Moonlight. Night falls. Foam on. Stay vigilant. The final. Again. Wind in the field, perfect move. Let the dog. Try again. Breathe. The tide rises. You bring nothing to the skies but suffering. Once more. Night falls. Worthless. But it's not over yet. I will not rest while evil runs free. Do you not have anything more dangerous? I made quick work of the mission and returned at once to Sierra. She seemed taken aback when I demanded more work, but I was determined. If someone had to risk their life, better me than the captain. The crew didn't have to know. They would be kept free from worry and danger, while I grew stronger. I was so absorbed in my thoughts, I'd failed to notice how Sierra's eyes grew ever more clouded with worry.
The fruit in the market looks so good. Too bad it'll have to wait for another day.
Yeah. Who knows when we'll find...
Need something? Please come again.
The time to kick back and relax.
I'm sure Lyria will fall in love with this beautiful city.
It's gonna be great showing her around.
A fine hello to you! Not everyone gets to see the good stuff, you know. We have a wide selection of sigils. Good luck out there!
Yes. Huh? Excuse me?
Discount creams. Buy one, get one free. Buy from me and you'll agree. This brand is the bee's knees.
I don't got all day. We doing this or not?
Pleasure working with you.
Good. Neither of us wants a fine business opportunity to slip through our fingers.
Hey, this is out of the blue, but I might have some personal things to tend to.
Oh, say what? You're gonna flake on us?
While you check the ruins, I'll look for the red ship. It'll be more efficient.
I appreciate the thought, but should you go after them alone?
There's no need to worry about me. I promise. I always finish what I start.
Thank you, Roland. We owe you so much.
Take care of them, Zothba.
Are you telling me how to do my job? Who's wearing the informant pants here?
Oh, you got me there. What was I thinking? Oh, but at least take this.
Well, well. A transceiver.
I made it with my own 2 hands. I'd like it back when this is over.
Better hope it doesn't fall apart on me then. Now, as a small bonus, Our family's pride and joy will fly you to Dolly in style.
Be careful out there, everyone.
Sweet.
Oh, before you ask, this ride's free. Make it worth my while, Skyfarers.
Dolly Island. That's where we're going to find the Catalyst Stone to free Lyria from the Mind Sealer. This is our last thread of hope, and nothing's gonna make us let go. Not even a waking nightmare.
Shh. It's okay. Come. The stars await, and we mustn't keep them.
You were tossing. Do you feel all right?
Yeah. And how are you feeling?
I feel fine. Why ask me such a question?
I
found it. Another god.
As we fly closer to the main island, an ocean of sand seems to stretch on forever. Large ruins break the surface like icebergs. It's time to start digging through the past, because in one of those tombs lies the catalyst to our future.
Marching through a desert is no easy task. Everyone, stay hydrated.
Almost took a spill there.
Actually, surfing down dunes might save us time. Just don't wipe out and eat sand. Uh-oh. Is that a pack of wolves?
We've been spotted. Get ready to fight.
You're calling for more furry friends.
This is probably their territory. Hush them up before they alert the whole desert.
Not yet.
What do you think?
Welcome to my god.
What? Once more, honor is mine.
Come here.
Look here.
Just like that!
Lighter! Away with you!
What do you think? Can't keep up?
Give it!
Stay focused!
Surrender!
Remember the seals Zothpa was talking about? They may be around here.
For four! Here we go! They're finished! You have my aid! Sega Grande has its charms. The battles.
This trail looks promising. I once read that treasure's always buried off the beaten path.
There!
Take this!
You're mine!
That's what I call slaying the audience.
Let's keep it up.
I don't think there's anything here. On second thought, do we even know what the catalyst looks like?
Nice and cool. A little shade makes all the difference.
When was this structure built? Despite the wear and tear, it doesn't seem that old to me.
Probably has a complicated history, like every other tomb with buried treasure.
Oh? Useful.
If I wanted to go surfing, I'd have flown to a goose day.
There's no way to stop sliding. Just try to maintain your balance.
I see you found the golden carpet the desert rolls out for its guests. Enjoy the slide.
What does that mean? Did you set a trap for us?
What would I gain from that? Don't worry, you'll be fine.
You're the last person I trust.
Trust or not, all we can do is slide. We're just gonna have to play it by ear.
Wait a second. Vern can fly. If we all grab onto him.
I'm only one dragon, Catalina.
No! It's too steep!
Well, you folks got guts. That shortcut's known for being, lethal.
Don't screw with us. The floor gave out and you know it.
Whatever the circumstances, it saved you time, and that's worth celebrating. Good business is all about efficiency.
I mean, you're not wrong. We need as much time as we can get. Are we still going the right way?
Yep. Up ahead, you'll see something that looks like a door.
Satisfactory.
Huh? What's that glowy thing on the floor?
That's the key to moving forward. Stand on it for a bit and watch the ruins come alive.
Is this the light of a primal? What kind of place have we wandered into?
Well, I'll be. The door's opening.
Holy moly! This place is way bigger than I thought!
See that platform smack dab in the middle of the desert? You gotta light the whole thing up. The contraption you're after is probably sleeping soundly beneath it. After you break the seal, we'll be collecting our treasure. Sound simple enough?
Yes, in theory. But we all know these sorts of places are riddled with traps.
Nothing's free in life. You want the catalyst? You gotta work for it.
Skyfarer's job never ends. Keep one hand on your weapon at all times.
Hey, it'd be boring if all we did was step on tiles. Let's start by exploring up ahead.
What just happened?
What peculiar wind magic. Perhaps this mechanism was used as a form of transportation?
That ought to make desert surfing a breeze.
Away with it!
Let's break it!
Breaking leg! Full blue! Give it!
Why couldn't Saspa drop us off here to begin with?
I gave you valuable intel as a down payment. Least you can do is show me I made a wise investment.
Touche.
Surrender!
Full blue! You're falling under my watch. You want more, don't. Can't be done yet.
That didn't feel good.
You're weaker now!
Don't think so.
Come, Crimson, come and get it!
What do you think?
I think I'm starting to burn.
Indeed. The desert's wreaking havoc on our skin.
Right? Let's crack that seal and find some shade ASAP.
Enough! Catch this!
Come, Crimson
Take him out!
Sword!
have time for a little fun, right? Get in there and get those stones! Better luck next time. Get in there and get those stones! Don't worry, we can still try again. Look at all those shiny rocks. Make sure you nab them all.
How vexing!
You guys smell treasure? Now, all you've got to do is collect those stones. You've got this.
The roses sheltered.
I ran out of time? Preposterous!
Now, all you've got to do is collect those stones. You've got this. That's a weird-looking piece of rubble. What do you think it used to be?
A grand building, no doubt. All that beauty lost forever. It just breaks my heart.
We have time for a little fun, right?
I love these games!